Hello and welcome to Take 5 Friday, the Kaleidoscope weekly video series where we ask one Sherwin-Williams team member 5 questions about themselves. They get 15 seconds to answer and you get to know a little more about the people at Sherwin-Williams. I'm Raya Valentic and today I'm joined by Flavio Marchi. Flavio is our Global Marketing Director in the Global Packaging Division of PCG, which was formerly part of Valspar, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I know that the Global Packaging Division is relatively new to Sherwin-Williams. Can you start by explaining a little bit about your role in that division?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm glad to be here. So I'm the Global Marketing Director for the business. So basically responsible for the global strategy for the business, which is basically, right, so looking at opportunities for us to accelerate growth, right? So we sell products, paints and coatings, right? So it's all about product management, product development, prioritization, SKU rationalization, and how to create demand for those products in the marketplace. So also responsibility for brand owners like Coca-Cola Company, Pepsi, Anheuser-Busch, and all those brands that are specifying our coatings in the marketplace.
Okay, I see. Great, thank you. All right, so for Take 5 Friday, I have a series of 5 questions I'm going to ask you, and I'm only going to give you 15 seconds to answer them.
Okay, all right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead for it. Yes, I can.
All right, here we go. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in São Paulo city in Brazil, right? So, and that's where my accent comes from.
And favorite sports team?
My favorite sport team is São Paulo Football Club in the São Paulo city area.
Okay. Last book you read?
That's a good question. I actually read, the last one was Into Thin Air, which is a book about the Mount Everest and the decision-making process.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good book.
2018 goal?
The biggest one for me is talent development. I think that's probably should be one of the most important goals for everybody within Sherwin-Williams.
Yeah. And then last, best part about your job?
People. I think we have a tremendous amount of good people in our business, and being with them all the time, talking to them, and really helping them out to maximize their potential is probably the best part of my job.
Great answers. You went over time a little bit, I'm not going to lie, but you had really good answers. So
thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I want to elaborate on a couple of these if you don't mind. So you said you grew up in Brazil. When did you move here?
I moved into the United States in 2007. So first city I was in, it was Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Second one was Pittsburgh. That's what I'm living today.
Oh, great. I was going to ask you that. And then the last book you read, Into Thin Air. Are there any takeaways or anything? I know that was more about how the leadership went wrong, right? So anything you can share that you learned from that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the book is really good because it's it starts with good leadership. It ends up being all about lack of leadership, and about bad communication, bad decision making, lack of team spirit and so forth. That ended up in a pretty big disaster in Mount Everest.
Okay.
So it's good because you get to really understand what sometimes not to do as a leader.
Yes,
so in terms of decision making.
Yeah. Good answer. And best part about your job, the people, of course.
Yeah. So I think the best part about that. So I think it sounds like a jargon, right? So, but
not when it's true.
Yeah, it is true, right? Because if you surround yourself by people that are smarter than you, that can have more experience than you, so you're going to see the results immediately after that. So engaging with them and helping them out, developing themselves, it's not part of my goal, but it's part of what I like to do.
Right. Great. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate you taking the time. And happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.